Greetings, math fans. All right, so this is worksheet 6, and basically, you guys need to do this for homework. Okay, so you should have learned all of this for worksheet 5, and really, this is practice for you guys. Okay, so don't watch the video until you've actually tried every problem, and if you have a question about a problem, you want to check it, this is the place to go. Okay, but please do not just copy what I'm doing here because you need to learn this for the quiz, the test, the final exam, etc. Right? Okay, so let's get started here. Writing a percentage as a fraction, again, super easy. It's always over 100. So 78 over 100. That's easy. And then 1% is 1 over 100. Super easy. Okay. Number 3, Tracy likes 30% of all Conant lunches. So as soon as I see that 30%, I'm going to go 30 over 100. That's the very first thing I'm going to do. And then it says she eats 60 times during the year. So I want to know how many lunches would she like. Well, remember that top number? It's 30. Basically, that 30 over 100 means 30 lunches out of 100 that she likes. So 60 times during the year is how many times she's eaten. I want to know how many times she liked those lunches. Okay, so you have to kind of keep the same units on top. Like lunches on top, and number of attempts or number of lunches she's had is on the bottom. All right, and remember, if you kind of mess that up, you're going to kind of get a funky number, and you just know you did the wrong thing. Okay, so anyway, like cross multiply here, so we get 100x equals 1800 divided by 100, x equals 18. Okay, number 4, Steve hits 20% home runs at bat. So there we go, 20 over 100. Okay, if he hits 40 times during the season, remember that's your total amount. I want to know how many home runs he's expected to make. That's x. Okay, so we cross multiply. 100x equals 800 divided by 100. X equals 8. So 8 home runs out of 40 times if he hits 20% home runs. All right, M&Ms. I love M&Ms. They're so good. M&Ms are 3 packs for $6. So it's easy to set up a proportion. 3 packs for $6. So this is packs and this is money. So make sure you set up the other side the same thing. Well, it's 5 packs for how many dollars? Okay, so we get 3x equals 30 divided by 3, x equals 10. So 5 packs are $10. Okay, iPads are 3 for $750. So 3 iPads for $750. And 4 iPads are how much? Okay, so we get 3x is equal to 3,000 divided by 3. X is 1,000. So remember, that means 4 iPads are $1,000. That's all it says. Okay, pretty easy. Number 7, 100 students take a survey. 60 said they need caffeine. So we're going to do 60 need caffeine out of 100 students. And now I'm going to survey 2,500 students, and I want to know how many of those students need caffeine. Okay, so again, make sure your units are the same. So the top is the number that need caffeine, and the bottom number is how many are surveyed. Okay, so we cross multiply, and we get 100x is equal to 150,000, and then divide by 100. So x equals 1,500. So 1,500 students need caffeine. Number 8, 60 students take a survey, 40 students drive to school. So it's 40 students out of 60. So remember, the top number is the number that drive to school, and the number on the bottom is the number that are surveyed. And there are 2,500 students again, so that's the number are surveyed, and x is the number of students that would drive to school. So 60x is equal to 100,000 divided by 60. So we get x equals 1666.7. Okay, so if I was actually doing this problem, I would say 167, but you know, that's fine. If you put that in there, that's okay. It's good enough for me. Okay, the last 2, 6 inches represents 20 miles. So inches on top. how far does 10 inches represent? I'm looking for a number of miles. Okay, it's set up pretty easy. So 6x equals 200 divided by 6. X is equal to 33.3 miles. Not bad, okay. And the last one, if 5 inches represents 40 miles, what about 12 inches? How many miles is that? Okay, so 5x is equal to 480 divided by 5. X is equal to 96 miles. All right, it's a good 6-minute video. So that explains everything about worksheet 6. Have an outstanding day, math fans. Adios. Goodbye.